Hello, I'm Mike Herron. Welcome to Windows on Spring Hill. Hello, I'm Mike Herron, Chairman of UAW Local 1853, and I'm here today to talk to you about this Windows Week on Spring Hill. Steve Carlisle, from the president of the Cadillac Corporation, is going to come down and take a look at products next week. This will be the first time being president of the Cadillac organization that he's going to come down to Spring Hill. Obviously, we've been doing a good job building the Cadillac XT5, and he's going to get his first chance to take a look at our newest entry into the crossover market, and that's Cadillac XT6. So that'll be next week. I'd like you to please make him feel welcome and make sure that he has a good visit here at our location and gets an opportunity to meet some of our awesome team members. The next thing I'd like to talk about today is vacation forms. Everybody was expecting, and I'm expecting, to have the company return the vacation forms, which they are contractually required to do and should have already been done. However, they are waiting on the national parties to approve 125 vacation replacements that will be in our plant from the Memorial Day timeframe till Labor Day, and that's the vacation period. And we're expecting to have those temps approved yet this week out of Detroit, and that way we'll have the ability to be able to go up to 10% vacation approval. Our normal percentage is 7% according to our contract, but during this vacation planning period, from Memorial Day to Labor Day, it expands to 10% so that we can get more people off on vacation, as they rightfully should be allowed to take their vacation when they want. So expect those forms to be coming back here this very next week, the week of April 8th. Okay, the next item in the window on Spring Hill for this week is the gym membership. As most of you are aware, we have a clothing allowance here at this site, and within that clothing allowance, you have the ability to be able to buy your gym membership at a gym of your choice. We'd highly like you to go ahead and would recommend that you go to our Union Hall, because there's a world-class gym over there and a ton of brand new equipment, and it's so if you'd like to go ahead and buy a membership either at our gym, at the UAW Hall, or at any other gym of your choice, please do so by May 1st, because that's when the cutoff is for reimbursement. So you have to go in, get your gym membership, take your receipt over to the clothing store, and you will get reimbursed that amount of money out of your clothing allowance. It'll come in a check later after GM goes through the approval process. So just remember, May 1st is the cutoff. Okay, the next thing I'd like to talk about is safety eyeglasses, the prescription safety eyeglasses. Clearly there's been a real problem with our team members securing their glasses. The person that has been there historically in supplying those glasses has been gone. The company has worked to get a replacement person in place, and that person will be over there next Tuesday, April 9th, from the times of 6 a.m. until 3 p.m. Now, there's a permanent solution that will be ongoing that we're going to soon announce, but until we get that nailed down, the company has secured this person that will distribute all of the safety glasses that have been ordered that have not been distributed yet, as well as helping any team member that would like to order glasses for the future here. So just let you know that that person will be over at the LOC 1 in the normal location from 6 to 3 on Tuesday. Okay, next up is a topic that's very important to you all. As most people know, we had some downtime in our plant this week. There was some, many of our team members were off for the week on unemployment. And there's been a lot of calls coming in as to how do I handle this unemployment? Well, first of all, I'd like to say that all 5 of our benefit reps are there to serve you. They are doing a great job and are helping everybody that needs the help. The state of Tennessee requires you to open up a claim. And so that's why we had them come up to Northfield, and we were very thankful that they helped our team members up to Northfield, and they provided the benefit reps with cards that you could fill out in case you didn't get a chance to see them up to Northfield. And so if you've done that, don't worry. They will be sending you a email, and you'll just follow the steps on the email, follow that link, and you'll apply for your unemployment anytime from Sunday the 7th on, because that will actually be after you've had a full week off on layoff. For those of you that haven't done anything yet, please do so. Either open up the claim in the state that you previously resided, or open it up in Tennessee for those team members that have been with us in Tennessee. You have to open up a claim. So please do so, and you can follow the website instructions to go ahead and open up that claim. But please do so, because the state of Tennessee will not allow us to open that up for you. And if you wait until next week to open up your claim, then it's going to be impossible to go ahead and file for unemployment next week because you won't have an open claim. So please help us with that. Okay, next up I'd like to cover retirement courses. We have, the union has done a lot of work in terms of trying to prepare you, whether you've been here a year or whether you've been here for 40 years, to try to prepare you for what's coming at you in retirement. We want you and your families to be secure. We want you to know what's going on. We want you to know what benefits are available to you. We've got a very good class that's coming up on April 25th that's going to be over at the Union Hall. We'll have a class at 11:30, and we'll have one at 3:45. And so I urge you all to participate in that. You can find out exactly what you need to do, what you need to plan for, and what benefits are available to you upon in retirement. The UAW is a unique organization in that there's a lot of benefits that have been negotiated for you, and it's important that you know what those are, because it'll be critical to you and your family during the retirement phase of your career. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk today about is voting. Voting is obviously the lifeblood of the union. It's critical to what we do, because without having candidates in office that respect and understand the working men and women of this country and respect the UAW, then it's impossible for us to get our agenda met to be able to help you. So we have a race going on right now in Spring Hill. The voter turnout is very, very low, and there's some critical issues that are facing Spring Hill. One of them is the raising of taxes. They're talking about raising property taxes, they're talking about raising the sales tax, and they're talking about raising the impact fees. All three are on the table. They have been voted on and approved by the board during the first round. Well, all this equates to unaffordable housing. You're not going to be able to live in Spring Hill if this continues. We must have candidates that are elected to office that understand that raising taxes is not the right thing to do, but controlling cost is. If not, nobody's going to be able to afford to live in Spring Hill. So I'd please ask you to go out and participate. Make sure that you vote. And early voting is open until April 6th. And then we have the election day, the normal election day, which is April 11th if you don't make it to early voting. But get out there and exercise your right, because it's going to be extremely important to you and your families in the future. And this hasn't even gotten into the cost, the raises that are coming with regard to water and sewage. So be ready and get candidates that will listen to you and will support you and your families. Last but not least, I wanted to talk to you about saving your money. I know that I've continued to go ahead and talk to you about this. We've had a lot of discussion about saving your money, but this is a negotiations year. Negotiations are going to be very, very tough. Our contract concludes and expires on September 14th at midnight. And it is going to be a tough negotiations. And you've heard me say this before, but please save your money. Put a little bit aside just so that you can go ahead and protect yourself and your family in the event that there's something that's required for us to do. If we have to strike, I want to make sure that you're prepared, that each of you are prepared, and that you've got a little put aside in addition to your strike funding, the strike pay, that will be there to be able to protect you and your family. So please save. Okay, in conclusion, I'd just like to say that I hope that you and your families, for those team members that have been off, have had an opportunity to recharge your batteries. And for those team members that have been here working and taking care of business, we really appreciate your efforts. I hope you all have a great weekend. May God bless you and your families, and may God bless the UAW.